Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to our classroom. I am so happy you're here today. We are going to cover the absolute essential phrases you need to not just, survive, but actually thrive in your very first Arabic class. Let's get right into it. هل أنتِ جاهزة? هل أنتِ جاهزة? Are you ready? So notice again, we're using anti for you, the feminine form, and the adjective ready, which is jahiza, also has that feminine ending. See, in Arabic, adjectives have to agree with the nouns they're describing. So what do you say? Hal anti jahiza? Let's actually see how this would play out, in a real classroom moment. So I ask you, hal anti jahiza? But maybe you need a second to grab your pen. You'd say, lahza, lahza. That middle sound, the da, is really emphatic. Your tongue is right up behind your top teeth. Latha, lahza. Then, once you're all set, you can confidently say, Nam, ana jahiza al-an. Nam, ana jahiza al-an. Yes, I am ready now. And you know what? It is completely 100% okay if you're not ready. Learning a language is a journey. It's definitely not a race. So, it's so important to know how to say it. You would just say, La ana lastu jahiza. La ana lastu jahiza. La is no, and lastu is the negative I am not. So, no, I am not ready. This is a really important phrase to have in your back pocket. Excellent. Okay, you've just handled your very first exchange. Now, let's start building your classroom toolkit. Think of these next phrases as your lifeline. They're going to empower you to ask for exactly what you need to understand what's going on. This might just be the bravest and most important phrase you will ever learn. Ostada, ana la afham. Ostada means female teacher. So you get my attention, Ostada, and then you just say, ana la afham. I do not understand. Please never, ever be afraid to say this. It is how we learn. So what if you want to ask something? You'd say, عندي سؤال, عندي سؤال. Now this phrase has a couple of those classic Arabic sounds that we should practice. The word indi starts with a really tricky sound called the ain. It's a constriction way back in your throat. Indi, indi. And the word for question is su'al. Do you hear that little catch in the middle? Su'al. That's a glottal stop. It's kind of like the little pause in the word, uh-oh. Let's try it. Indi su'al, indi su'al. Now, what if you need me to repeat something? You'd say min fadlik, which means please, but the word for repeat actually changes. This is a brilliant example of that gender agreement thing again. If you're talking to a female teacher, like me, you use the command form a'idi, a'idi. But for a male teacher, it's just a'id, a'id. The big difference is that final E sound you hear in the feminine form, a'idi. If that last one feels a little complicated for right now, don't worry. Here is a super simple and really effective alternative. You can just say, marra okhra. It literally just means another time or once again. It's a fantastic, simple way to ask for a repetition when you're just getting started. Okay, you are doing so well. Now we're getting to what I like to call the learner's power tools. These next two questions are going to unlock the entire language for you. Seriously, they let you ask for any word you want to know. Power tool number 1. Let's imagine I use an Arabic word you've never ever heard before. You can just ask, ma ma'na, and then just say the word. For example, you could ask me, ma ma'na ustada, and I'd tell you it means female teacher. See? This is how you build your vocabulary in real time. And now for the flip side. You know the word in English, but you need the Arabic version. For that, you ask, كيف نقول? It just means, how do we say? This question is your bridge between the two languages. Let's look at a perfect example of this in action. Let's say you want to know the word for pen. You'd ask me, كيف نقول pen بالعربية? كيف نقول pen بالعربية? How do we say pen in Arabic? See how you can just plug any English word you want into that sentence? It's incredibly useful. Now, sometimes I might ask you a question and you just don't know the answer, and that is 100% okay. In that case, the most honest and best thing to say is simply la arif, la arif. I don't know. There's that ain sound again, right in the middle of arif. Don't ever be shy about saying this. It is a vital part of learning anything. All right, enough about being confused. Let's talk about that amazing feeling, that little spark you get when it all just clicks into place. Let's learn the phrases for that incredible breakthrough moment. This This is the phrase you've been working towards. It's the beautiful opposite of la afham. When that little light bulb goes on over your head, you can say with so much confidence, ana afham. I understand. It's just such a satisfying phrase to say, isn't it? It means a real connection was just made. Here's another great, really simple way to confirm that you get it. Just one word. Wadih. Wadih. It means clear. That last sound, the ah, is a strong, throaty sound. It's not a soft H, like in hello. It's more like a deep sigh. Ha. Ha. Wadih. Wadih. It's a very confident-sounding word. And when you say ana afham or wadih, you know what I, your teacher, will say back to you? I will say, mumtaz. Mumtaz. Excellent. This is a word of really high praise, and you have absolutely earned it for getting this far. Mumtaz. And here's another word of praise you'll definitely hear from your teacher. Sahih. Sahih. It means correct or right, and listen for that middle sound again, that ha, ha. It's the exact same one we just practiced in wadih. No vibration in your throat, just a nice, strong, breathy sound from the back. Sahih. Sahih. Great work. Before we wrap up, let's just do a quick check on one of our main concepts today, those gendered commands. If I were calling a student up to the board, the word come changes. For a male student, I'd say, ta'al ya Jean. But for a female student, we add that little E sound on the end again. Ta'al ya Aaron. Seriously, mastering this will help you everywhere in Arabic. All right, let's end on a really fun, high-energy note with one of the most common and versatile words in Arabic. Yalla. Yalla. It means let's go or come on. You can use it to encourage someone, like Yalla ya Liza. You can use it to declare that you're ready. Yalla ana jahaza alan. And that brings us right back to where we started. We began with this question, and we're going to end with it. But look at all the tools you have now. You know how to ask for help. You know how to ask for new words. You know how to show that you understand. You are so much more prepared than you were just a few minutes ago. So I'll ask you one last time, Hal anti jahiza? Are you ready to use these phrases? I know you are. Mumtaz.